Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria and today I am doing my PM skincare routine using Tretinoin. I know I'm saying Tretinoin wrong, but I don't know how to say it correctly. So I made a video about me talking about how I cleared the pie on my face. The video did really well, so thank you to anyone who viewed it and commented and liked that video. I just thought that I would just share you guys my skincare routine and how I actually really do everything using Tretinoin. This is going to be really short, sweet and simple, but I feel like I have a lot of tips to share in this video. Let's get started. I just cleanse my face with the Cerave cleanser. I've been using the cream to foam one, and I really do like this one a lot. It's super gentle. If your skin's more on the oily side, I do 100% recommend this. My skin is normal right now, but my skin was feeling a little bit oily because I had just finished my period. So my skin gets a little bit oily than usual. So I was using a foaming cleanser, but I really do like the Cerave Cream cleanser, and I'm going to link it below. I've been using that cleanser since the very beginning in my spironolactone journey, and so I just wanted to say that because I really love that cleanser. I've already gone through 2 bottles of it and I absolutely love it and adore it. Your skin is on the dry side and it's just like flaky and it's just your skin's going through it with Tretinoin right now, then use the cream cleanser from Cerave. I'm going to link it below, the exact one I use. I already ran out of the one that I was using, but right now I'm using the foaming one just because my skin isn't as dry anymore. So I'm using the foaming one and I absolutely love it. As you can see, I've been using it. Now let's get started with what I use. So after I cleanse, I'm going to put my clindamycin lotion on my skin. So I'm going to do that right now, and it's just basically looks like this. And my dermatologist prescribed me this for my acne. I've been on this for probably a year already, and I feel like this really keeps my skin clear. And yes, I do use it while I'm on Tretinoin because my dermatologist told me that it was okay. So I use this in the AM and the PM. So right after I cleanse, put this on. And the only reason why you're seeing 2 pimples on my face right now, which is this big pimple and another one here, is because I have been eating absolutely horrible lately. I've been eating fast food back to back. I never do that because my skin is just so sensitive, and there's just, whenever I eat fast food, there's just so many trigger foods that trigger my acne, and I just like I just can't eat fast food. Like, and if I do eat fast food, like I just don't eat fries, I just eat the entree. But I started eating the fries, I started just like eating, like I said, back to back fast food, and now my skin is breaking out. But my skin never breaks out like this ever. It never does, but of course when I make this video it does. But whatever, I was on my period and I was just like not in the mood to eat healthy, so whatever, I caved. Sue me. Let's get into a moisturizer because we're not going to put on Tretinoin right now. So moisturizers I've been loving while I'm on Tretinoin is the Skinfix Barrier. Very, very thick and absolutely love it. Another one I'm recommending is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair. This one is very thick as well. So you're going to want to go with something a little bit thicker than usual just because Tretinoin is very strong. But let's say your skin can take it and you're like tough and you know maybe you're further along in your Tretinoin journey, then you can use something like this. This is from Skinfix and it's their lipid-peptide lotion, and it's very moisturizing, but it is thinner. So I've been loving that one as well on nights where like my skin just feels more on the oily side, just because my skin just tends to change just depending like if I'm on my period and if I'm not, you know how that goes if you're a woman. What moisturizer am I going to choose? Because I tend to go back and forth with my moisturizers just because I really truly love these 3 moisturizers when I'm on Tretinoin, and I've been trying them, and honestly I have to go with the Skinfix. This is my #1 favorite. Love how thick it is, but it doesn't feel like heavy on me. But like I said, if you just really don't like heavy at all, then I would recommend the First Aid Beauty one, and it's super moisturizing. I feel like this one blends in a little bit more into the skin, and like the skin soaks it up faster. And rather with this one, it doesn't soak it up as fast. But if your skin is feeling dry and peely, you're not gonna want it to soak it up fast. So it just depends on where how your skin is. So, and if your skin is more on the oily side, then I recommend the Skinfix Peptide one. Another one that I'm gonna recommend, but I have not tried, but everyone loves it, and it's very similar to First Aid Beauty and to the Skinfix, is the Cerave Moisturizer. It's in a tub, and I'm going to link it below. I have not tried it personally, but it is non-comedogenic, and it's thick, and it's very moisturizing. So I'm going to link that one below, just in case if you want something more affordable. I did put a pimple patch on, this pimple and this pimple right here, and they are from Zitsticka. I also love the ones from Cosrx as well. I really love these. I actually think I love these better than these because these are really small. I'm gonna go in with my Skinfix moisturizer. I'm not gonna apply Tretinoin yet. So I'm gonna put this moisturizer all over my skin. I know I stated in my previous video that I was on 0.025% Tretinoin, but as of lately, I went in for my dermatologist appointment and he prescribed me 0.05%. Recommended in the beginning to use like a pea size, but I use a little bit more than that because I am further along in my journey. But if you're just starting, you're literally going to want to use this much. So literally a pea size. You're not going to want to use more than that in the beginning of your journey. And I'm also applying Tretinoin every day now. In the beginning of my Tretinoin journey, I would only put on Tretinoin 3 days a week, and I would skip those days. So I would like make sure they're spread apart. So let's say I put it on Monday night, and then I'll do Wednesday, and then I'll do a Friday. So I made sure that they were spaced out. Barely starting your journey, then that is something you're gonna want to do, so your skin won't get irritated. But now that my skin is not irritated anymore by it, and it can take it, and I've been on Tretinoin for a while, I can put a little bit more on. So I'll just go in my moisturizer again. And Dr. Dre, a dermatologist here on YouTube, is actually made a video about this, and I started doing it, and I've been doing it since the very beginning of my journey, and I've seen amazing results. I have been on Tretinoin for a while now, for months, and my skin has never peeled. It has never gotten dry, and I could thank the sandwich method for this. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a pimple patch. I'm gonna put one on here. This one's from Zitsticka, and I'm gonna put it on. My skin is nowhere near perfect, but it definitely has done so much better than before. My skin has improved so much, and I know maybe my skin to other people, you know, is horrible, but to me this is like major progress. You can see how bad I had pie, and it was a really emotional time for me, and it's still emotional even for me seeing my skin now, because I do have pitted scars, and you know, it happens after you're dealing with acne for so long. I was dealing with acne for like 2 to 3 years, and now that my skin has like finally like cleared up, you know, unfortunately I got left with pitted scarring, and that has nothing to do with Tretinoin. It has nothing to do with prolactin. It was just, you know, because the acne that I had before was sitting on my skin for way too long, and it was not being treated properly. So I unfortunately got pitted scars. So I don't want anyone to think that, you know, my skin could look so much better than what it is right now if I didn't have pitted scarring. And it's just something kind of emotional for me to talk about, but I have seen major improvements with my skin so far, and I'm really thankful, you know, for where I'm at right now, because I don't know what I would have done if I was on spironolactone and if I wasn't on Tretinoin. And I don't want to get emotional with this video. I don't know why it's getting emotional out of nowhere, but I know this journey can be emotional, and I feel like no one talks about that. Like, no one talks about like the mental side of all of this. It's very emotional because, you know, you're seeing your skin go through this like traumatic time, and that's why I'm making this video, because I want to help other people going through the same thing as me. And I just really believe that like the method I've been using, like with the sandwich method, has made this journey so much more easier for me. Like the fact that I didn't have to peel, and the fact that I didn't get dryness and all that. This is, you know, real, this is raw, and I just also wanted to share, this is basically what I do, and this is it. And I go to sleep, literally. I'm gonna hop on the bed right now and just go to sleep. But that is all for the video, guys, and I know this is like really short, but like this is just my routine, and I don't want people to think you have to buy so much products. You don't have to. Have a great night, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. I post more about my skin and lifestyle and beauty content on there, so go and follow me, and have a great night. Bye.